kids! Do you want a friend who will never leave your side? Introducing Chauncey the Bear! He'll never leave you. Never, ever!
It's nice to see you again, Alice. Jessica told me you've been spending time with a new friend.
He doesn't want me to talk to you. My favorite thing is his eyes. I can see anything I can imagine in them.
He asked you to do something that hurt you.
Every culture has a name for it. We call them imaginary friends. Just because you stop believing in them doesn't mean they're gone. And they're angry that you left.
Hello, my name is Michael Morley, and I am here to review Imaginary, directed by Jeff Wadlow, who directed the movies Cry Wolf and Never Back Down, and Kick-Ass 2, starring DeWanda Wise, Tegan Burns, and Betty Buckley. This is a horror movie about a haunted teddy bear. It's a teddy bear that has been abandoned underneath the basement of a house. This family move in. They have a new stepmother who had lived in this house, and she is reliving the past and experiencing things that she had experienced when she was a little girl, and her younger stepdaughter is now going through similar experiences that she had gone through in her youth as a child. When you see the movie Imaginary, about a haunted teddy bear, the first thing you think of is movies like Chucky, Annabelle, even the movie Megan. There are things about it that remind you of those films. But I was pleasantly surprised to find out that there are twists and elements in this movie that are not completely copying those increments of films. There is a twist to this movie with that teddy bear. There is something about that teddy bear that there's more to it than meets the eye. And I gotta say, it's very cliched at the start, but I will say the family elements are really good. The main actress is really good, DeWanda Wise and Tegan Burns. They all do a very good performance. So does Betty Buckley. She's always been good. She's always in the M. Night Shyamalan movies. Like, you might have seen her in movies like Split and The Happening. She plays a very malevolent sort of character. You don't really know what she's about, if she's good or she's bad. There are moments in this movie where I feel like the jump scares are really good, practical effects are really good, the makeup, the story element is cute. The fact that this stepmom is trying to be accepted by these little girls who happen to deal with having a new stepmother, having a new mother in their life. I will say I kind of knew what was coming from the first act and the second act. I kind of knew what to expect. I will say the movie really picked up in the third act. I thought the third act was like where I was like, wow, why couldn't the whole movie be like this? I thought the third act was like reminded me of Insidious. I'm not going to get too much into it, but I liked the third act a lot. And that really picked up the movie for me. It actually elevated it for me. Would I recommend it? It's not bad. It's just not great. It's just good. 6 out of 10.
It was just my imagination.